Hello and welcome back to Khans of the Steppe. This time, I'd like to start with us testing something, and that is the strength of our military currently. I think we're very strong. I think we're stronger than it seems by looking at the numbers. So I want to test that. And I've found a place to test it. I want to test it against these guys. Now, you might be thinking, oh, these guys are so much weaker than you are. And that is true. However, they also have a lot of allies, and their allies in theory make them stronger than us. But I don't think that's true, so I want to fight them. And I found a war I want to do. I want to do a sovereignty war, which will let us steal that tributary from these guys. That's what I want to do, and that's where we're going to start. But I'm going to wait just a second or two, because I need to wait for our army to recalculate in terms of size, and wait for their army to recalculate, because it doesn't do that until like somewhere at the start of the month, at least on reloading a save. Anyway, event. The way of the sword, the endless clash of metal on metal, the chafing of armor, the sting of sweat. It is a dance that is as familiar as it is exhausting. To heft my sword, attack, dodge, defend, and repeat. Maybe it would do me good to practice my skills with another weapon. So I can never ditch our sword or end the monotony. Yeah, let's try another weapon. It worked. Fantastic. Right. So now it should have properly recalculated all of our strengths. So let's pick this guy. Sovereignty War. Looks like it was the same anyway, but let's do it. He's also in another war right now, which he's just won. Alright, a retaliation war. Well, declare. And yeah, let's just see how it goes. If it goes terribly, it goes terribly. But basically my goal here is just to come out of it with a better understanding of where we sit in the pecking order. Right? So, let's go to their capital and see if they're around. So we've got some allies joining them. Ooh, can we catch up to these guys? Might be able to. I think they've got their allies joining, but I think we're going to be able to catch. Hey! After laborious preparations, I was finally able to spend some time alone with Kochian. By the time I left, I felt as though we had known each other for a lifetime already. Fantastic! So we are now friends with 3 people on our succession list, which means we've got 2 approved, 2 opposed. Actually, that's going to be 3 approved, right? Is that not Kochian? Wait, are you still not being? Oh, yeah, that'll wait. Just wait a second. That'll fix itself. So, is it that long? Let's see if that's all I needed. Aha! Still says it's going to be chaotic, huh? So it's chaotic if you just have a single person who's disobedient. You get some chaos. Alright, well, it's time to, first of all, see if you would, which you won't. I mean, you might if I do this, but I don't want to. So we're going to try and become your friend. Let's befriend this guy. Perfect. And then we're going to fight. We're going to absolutely destroy this army. Is this actually an army we want to be fighting, though? These are the raiders of this guy. Is this the guy I'm at war with? Yes. Well, why are his troops raised as raiders? That's what I don't understand. Anyway, we've beaten them. Oh no, I wouldn't raise your troops there, mate. That's not gonna work. Because, like, I'm here. Yeah, that's just not a good idea. Let's grab living off the land, because that's the reason we took engineered for destruction. This one gives us raid speed and supply capacity and travel safety. All very good things. Defeated another army here. Now we're going to make our way back along this way. Oh, I just realized something. The reason why this guy had raiders raised is because he was raiding in here, but he's also allied to the suzerain. That's what happened. So this is the secondary person in the war. We just happened to wander on top of them. Oh no. For them, not so good. Yes. Well, it's going great for us though. Where are their troops? Are they going for my capital? No. So I could just go for their capital here. How many troops do they have overall? 993. One thing I have noticed is that they get troops back a lot quicker under a horde than they do under, like, say, like levies. Because it's related to your herd number, right? So if your herd keeps going up, you can just summon another, like, group of troops out of nowhere, as long as that herd numbers continue to go up in the background. That doesn't really work the same for levies. That's interesting. See, they've got another 200 and they're right back into it. And does that add it then? Yeah, so it adds it when these guys get created. Huh. That is intriguing. That's a very interesting way of doing it. It means that basically they're always going to have troops available. I might have to fight this army, by the way. Let's see. Shepherd Turulchi's friendship. I never expected I would grow close to Shepherd Turulchi as I have done in the past few years. On multiple occasions, he has proven himself to be a reliable and forthright man with only my best interests at heart. Oh, well, how nice. Yeah, we'll be friends with this guy. We bonded at a dance, apparently. Cool, I can demand that he becomes my tributary now. It's like, hey, now that we're friends, you want to be my tributary? You want to pay me a tribute? Like, now we're friends, you can pay me some money, right? Yes. Wonderful. Also, am I upgrading my capital? I get the feeling I should be. I'm not, and I should be. So, if we continue upgrading this one that we got last time, this increases the chance at level 3. But at level 2, it does nothing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that, and there was another one I wanted in here, right? Yeah, I wanted this one. Nomadic nursery to increase the wet nurse and tutor aptitude. Let's grab that. Continue making our children's education better. 6 months left on the siege here. Do I need to take out this army? It really depends how quick their sieges are. Luckily, we're an organizer. We should be able to see before we do anything. But, yeah, it's not ideal. 5 months left. That's Nomadic nursery finished already. So they're going to go here. We're currently at 4 months. Oh, they're not going to... Oh! They're not going to siege. That's weird. I guess they're trying to merge the armies first? But then they swapped positions because they tried to go into the same province at the same time. Or same county at the same time. How weird. Do I have anyone worth... no, I have nobody worth war score. So what I'm going to do is, if I can ransom them, I'm just going to ransom them for herd. You two can't be ransomed. Let's just grab you. Let's go weak hook recruit. And another weak hook recruit. Great. So we got this guy. Let's negotiate his obedience. Use our hook. He says no. That's fine. Next. That's the ransom accepted. Next. There we go. Negotiate obedience. Weak hook recruit. Or weak hook obedience. That's alright. And then the other one I can ransom now for more herd. Wonderful. This is trying to increase our herd number further and further. I don't know what they're doing, by the way. This is an absolutely terrible strategy from the AI. They did not cook. Oh, apparently this displaced my tributary, whatever just happened there. Because this guy, who is my... Okay, I understand what happened. So... Oh, never mind. So this guy, who was completely unrelated to us previously, has migrated into my lands and is now paying me tribute. I understand. Because he moved into my tribute's land. Okay. So he moved into my tribute's land, but that's fine because he's now going to be my tribute. But now my friend has no land. Is that correct? Yes. Now he's just a wandering person. You know what, friend? Come to my court. Let's hang out. It's going to take them 9 months to get that siege finished. Well, that's probably not going to be quick enough for them, I would imagine. Let's go attack. Capture some prisoners. Any worth war score? Yes, one's worth 10%. So that'll be you. Not you, who is his wife. So I'm going to grab some more herd. And then we're going to go. I'm kind of thinking the main point of wars, actually, at this point for us is to just get herd. As in, just continually war for more herd. Like, get prisoners so we can trade them for herd. In fact, because he's only worth 10%, you know what I'm going to do? Just give me some more herd. That's all I want. Might as well just give it to me. we're going to chase him down. Now, it says that our armies are the same quality, but I think ours are significantly better. Let's see how this goes. Somebody is plotting against me. Cool. I'm the cultural head. Fine. Right. So we have 7... I'm just going to call them knights, because that's what they were. Okay, and then you have 8. Ours are better, and you have one that's got 2 prowess is not really, doesn't really count. So yeah, ours are better, I think, across the board. And you have one that doesn't count. You're doing 79% damage due to being countered. You're countering. Okay, but we're fighting in favorable terrain, so we do get a slight bonus. Alright, I think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna crush. Yeah. Our leader also has 40 advantage, which is, I think, the main thing that's different there. Yeah, so we lost 35 and they lost 1,000. Yeah, so we're definitely stronger. That's all I really wanted to know, was how much stronger we were. Let's go stop them taking their capital back. Nobody can be ransomed out of this group. You're maimed, but if you weren't maimed, then you would actually have quite a lot of prowess. I'm gonna recruit you and get a weak hook. You might not be good enough. You might be at the point where I start looking at people and going, really? I don't want to spend piety to get rid of you, though. I think I'll just, like, let you go for a hook, but not recruit. Now, you got a lot of prowess. You're coming with me. This guy, stats look reasonably alright, and he's a herbalist. Yeah, you can come with me. And then you're a novice physician. Welcome to the team. So, 4 out of the 5 I recruited. I don't know how you would feel as the 5th guy there. You would probably feel, I don't know. Probably feel like a bit odd not being recruited out of all of your group. It's like, no, you're the only one we specifically don't want. Although I guess they are kind of being forcibly recruited, so maybe you'd feel lucky. Really depends how you phrase it. Yeah, so you also don't want to. That's fine. You want to be obedient with your one arm? Yeah, you'll be obedient. That's fine. Next. Did I say I have no court? No, it says chaotic succession. That's fine. Right. Is that everybody? Yeah, it's everybody. Hey, I made a friend. After learning that Semite would be guesting at a manor in the castle town of Monk Saradag, I realized that it would be a perfect occasion to meet with him. By my request, I was seated next to him for the duration of dinner, and we both had a great time. I was surprised at how much we had to talk about. By the time I left, it felt as though we had known each other for a lifetime already. What a such a pleasant man. That, I believe, should have fixed our succession. Aha! Now we have a stable succession. Perfect. Succession issues sorted. Oh, look at that! Somebody else has just entered into people who have an impact. Our daughter has. Oh, well, that is interesting. So our daughter has an impact on succession because I'm assuming that she's 12 and she's... So it must be her just hitting 12, right? Yeah. And she's a child of ours. So I wonder if she's disobedient, what happens? Well, I don't know. Is there a chance of her really becoming disobedient? Yeah, not really, because she's got a plus 50 there. Cancels out that. Oh, I guess once child courtier goes away, though. No, then she'll be disobedient. Ish. Will she? No, then she'll be only slightly obedient. If her opinion of us drops, though. Oh. So I'm guessing that they don't get a vote, but maybe something else can happen? If there's another person who's disobedient? It doesn't tell us yet, but I'm sure at some point with the number of children we have, it will. Anyway, we're now going to head to this one, and we're going to siege it down. I don't know why I was looking... The reason I was looking here is I was looking for like what the fort level was, but the fort level's 2. Because they're both nomadic settlements. It's like, yeah, of course it's going to be 2. It's the only number it could be. Actually, is this one 2? This one's 3. Ha! That's because of a bonus from a perk. But because I was thinking it was going quicker here, but yes. The base can only be 2 anyway, so it's fine. Why is it saying my fertility is really low here? I guess because it is. Wait, I only moved here like 2 seconds ago, at least in my head. But I guess I didn't. I guess I moved here like much later than I thought. Let's grab the extra renown here. I think the extra renown is good enough for me to want to do that. Well, there's only 2%. 2% of 0.8 is a bit pathetic. Yeah, maybe not. We got anything in here? This increases my herd capacity, but also increases the contribution of my vassals. You know what? Sure. I will upgrade our court yurt. Let's do that. Let's get more from our vassals. Cultural head changed. There's a new head of my culture. Alright. And we have now won the war. That's a lot of troops you have all over the place. Captured some prisoners. You? I get 9 gold for you. I'll get my 9 gold for you. I do want to fight this army, though. I actually don't want to leave the army alive, or these armies alive. I want to fight them so that I can get prisoners. Because we barely lose anything from them. Also, why is it duplicating the army? That's a weird bug. Yeah, it did it for the other army as well. My spy master has come to me with a discovery. She is certain that my acquaintance is scheming against me. Who's this guy? I can't throw him in jail because he's not my courtier, so I guess I'll just, like, accuse him. He was trying to steal my herd? Who would do such a thing? How incredibly rude of him. Alright, we'll head down here as well. This is going to be slightly worse because it's in mountains, but we've defeated that one as well. Nice. We got any more prisoners from any of that? Nope. Okay, we still get benefit, right? We still get, yeah, we still get prestige from it. I thought you only got, oh, I was going to say I thought you only got fame, but you got fame for that one, and we got prestige for this one. Why? Wait, I'm not at war with you. You're just some random, okay, it's because I'm not at war with you. I think you're not even raiders. You're just hostile to me. For whatever reason. Alright, or maybe they were raiders at the time. Anyway, this is going to get me legitimacy, fame. Allies would get prestige if I had any allies in it, and this person will pay tribute to, or this person's tributaries will pay tribute to me. Let's do it. Let's enforce demands. Nice. We gained some legitimacy from that. Now we have a lot more herd as well. Great. Especially as we were buying things at the time. Now, having just done that, we do now enter into the problem where if we migrate, we're going to lose that. We're going to lose that one that we just got, but we'll figure it out. Also, our legitimacy is almost at level 2, which it would be expected, which would be good. Yeah. Thinking about what I want to do here. Let's go in here. And I saw something. Oh, I need a new concubine. Okay. I don't really have any great options, apparently. Alright, there are ways of getting people into court, but we'll do that in a minute. Well, we won't necessarily get people into court, but we'll do things that will help with that in a minute. What I want to do is, there's a new thing I saw in subjects. It's this. Cease tribute chance. So yearly chance of ceasing tributary payments is 0. Okay, so it's going to be 0 for all of them. Yeah. Cool. Next thing I want to see is who's obedient and who's disobedient. So you're a disobedient. Oh, I could demand concubines from these people as well. Let's see if you've got anybody who's got an inheritable trait. You can't look at inheritable traits here, as in not specifically. It seems like that should be like this should effectively be the same as the marriage filter. Huh. Anyway, no is the answer. They don't have any. Let's just, first of all, let's try and make you obedient. So negotiate obedience. You would say no, and I don't have the money to make you say yes. So let's maybe, I could offer him a concubine. We could try and become his friend. Yeah, you know what? Well, it's apparently going to be very hard for him to become for us to become his friend. So why isn't he obedient? Let's just look at that first. No positive special relationship. Yeah, so we do want him to be our friend, I guess. Why does it think it's hard for him to become our friend? Okay. I don't think that's going to be too bad. Let's start a scheme. Let's see what happens. So that's 71% there. Right. Let's go through our obedient vassals and just have a look at concubine options. If I see an inheritable trait on the list, by the way, I'll stop, like, looking at each one individually. Until I actually see a, oh no, that's not one. Until I actually see an inheritable trait, I'm going to assume that they're not showing up. But they should. But there was a bug where they weren't, so I just want to check. Right, back to us. So was that? That's this guy. Next one. And you're... Oh, no, you're disobedient as well. Oh, wait a second. You won't be obedient either? Why won't you be obedient? Oh, you just don't want to be. Lower dread than him. Alright. You. Demand concubine? Wait. That's his wife? Wait, really? And it's a blasphemous union. Apparently. Huh. Interesting. Didn't know we could just go around saying, like, your wife will be my, my concubine. Alright. Yeah, so none of my vassals actually have anybody who we want, necessarily. Alright. We'll keep working on that. Next thing I wanted to do in here was go into this bit. And then I want to look for... Actually, I don't do it in here anymore. I do it in this screen because it's slightly better. I think you have to... Well, so I'm in the text window. If I wait a second... Move that out of the way for a second. There you go. Unmarried other screen. That's what I was looking for. And then I want to switch it just to... Well, no, we can have men and women. We'll figure it out. Cool. Anyway, before we do that, the challenge. I'm sparring with one of my soldiers, sweat beading on my forehead, when I experience the uncanny sensation of being watched. Looking over my shoulder, I spot my vassal, Chieftain Inokenti, who waves at me. I walk over to greet him. Also, are we wearing a very silly helmet, or is it just me? Or, like, this doesn't look like the helmet we should be wearing. At least with the... Like, it doesn't match the armor to me, but maybe this is correct. We talk about our weapon practice for a while, trading tricks and advice. Just as I'm about to leave for another round, Chieftain Inokenti's face lights up and he suggests we practice together. Sure, but we take every challenge. The upper hand. The sound of sword clashing against sword echoes between the courtyard walls. All eyes are on us. Everyone wants to see their Il-Tabar fighting his vassal. The crowd applauds as I lunge, and their admiration makes me bold. Instead of pulling back, I attempt a new technique I've been practicing. The movements flow through me and into my sword as if we were one. Chieftain Inokenti is defenseless before me. I say, let's end it here, well fought, or I'll show him not to challenge me again. You know what? We will show him not to challenge us again. We want to raise our dread. The only way we're going to be able to do that is by actually taking things that raise our dread. So let's do it. And we get practice duel for 5 years, making us better at prowess. Yeah. So we'll show him not to challenge us again. Just wait to check that the events are done. Oh, no, it's another one. Okay, what's a girl to do? As I enter the room, I notice my concubine Ipek acting distant and aloof. I walk over to her and put a hand on her shoulder. What's the matter? I ask. She looks at me for a moment, then sighs heavily. This place is just so understimulating. Her shoulders heave in a shrug. I don't know what to do with myself. And say maybe we could socialize a bit. A new skill always refreshes my mood, or frankly, I have better things, or more important matters to attend to. Let's say a new skill always refreshes my mood. Alright, I also just realized I can't remember whether I did this. Let's just see. Yes, that is the only concubine in our court. Okay. Cool. We do have guests. Could I recruit anyone? I don't have money. Let's just start by sorting by guest. That is the only guest. Okay. So all I'm going to do is... Oh, if this could also filter... Is there a way to filter out concubines? No. It says not a hostage already, but... Yeah, I guess there's no way to filter out concubines, which is a little bit weird. Anyway. Because really the point of this, I'm trying to find people who can be married. Like, I would assume that if you clicked, if you're looking for people who are unmarried, you're probably not looking for people who are already concubines and therefore can't marry. But anyway, find a spouse for this person. Find spouse? Are these people in my court or out? These are outside my court. It just shows my daughters first for some reason. Let's create a little filter here. Let's go for not a ruler, because we want to bring people into our court. And they are not R, because our dynasty is R. That's going to be very confusing. Alright, and then just see if there's anything else I want to look at here. Probably healthy is worth doing. Although it doesn't matter, but yeah, probably worth doing. And then adult, because I'm not waiting for betrothals. There we go. So that gets us down to this list. You're going to marry this person. There's not a ton of choice, so we're just going to marry people off to the first people we see. That's this guy marrying off. That's fine. Send it. Right, next. You. Find spouse. Filters are still on. They are. Fantastic. And we just pick somebody. We go like, hey, you're going to marry? Great. Send it. You. Same thing. So we find spouse. Pick somebody. Send it. This is how we're going to get more people into my court. We just find people and we get them into our court. Position. Gonna get married to that person. You. Find spouse. Matrilineal. Gonna marry this person. You. Find spouse. Matrilineal. This person. So matrilineal will drag them into our court. Because it's what they go to whoever the dominant person in the marriage is, basically. So if it's patrilineal, it goes to the male. If it's matrilineal, it goes to the female. It's the way it works, basically. I guess you two can probably marry, unless I've already found someone for you to marry. So why is this not eligible? Is healthy filter blocking it? Nope. I'll just leave that off for then. There's just not enough people generated yet. Okay. Cool. Or not enough people generated who would marry him. Oh, you know what I could do, though? I just thought of another one. Aha! But these are my courtiers. But that's fine. You can just marry a courtier who happens to... Oh, but I've already married her off. What about this one? I don't think I've already married her off. No. Alright, let's marry her off to you. Wonderful. Right, and now we're just going to wait a second or two, wait for those to go through, and then we'll see, yeah, then we'll see who's left. Right, scheme at court. Somebody else is scheming against me to steal my herd. I'll let the traitor be known to all. Right, that's the wrong one. That's the one I'm looking... Oh, that's the one I'm looking... Oh, I was on the right one. That's the one I'm looking for. So, you, find spouse. There are 5 available. Wonderful. You're going to marry this person. Great. You, marry that person. You, that one. I did turn off the fertility check, which might not be ideal, but you know, otherwise we're not going to find people for all of these courtiers. So, yeah, it's just something we're going to have to do. None for you. None for you. None for you. None for you. Okay. So it's out of 7. I'm assuming the other 7 are my or they must be my family, right? Oh, they're children. I don't know why it took me 5 clicks. They are both my family and my children for 6 of them, and then one of them's a child. Okay. Yeah, so the rest can't marry. That's fine. I'm the cultural head. I saw this move, so I'm guessing somebody just lost some land or migrated. Arrange betrothal. Sumpa would like to marry Ume, my daughter. I don't know if we want that. It would get us an alliance with this person in Amdo. I don't know if that's relevant to us. I don't really think it is. No, I'm going to decline that one. I don't think that's relevant to us at all. Right. Now, what we're trying to do... Oh, my tributary is being attacked. You're being attacked by my tributaries. My tributaries are being attacked by each other. That's fine. All I'm trying to do now... Also, what's the war that my tributaries are in against each other? I should have checked. The war is a tributary war. So you are trying to make that person your tributary. Except that they're my tributary. So actually, I do want to block this if I can. Yeah. I want to block that. Because I want to be directly the person collecting tribute. I don't want to be collecting it on the way. But, sorry, I got distracted by that. But yeah, what I'm going to try and do is get all my subjects to be obedient, then I'm going to move. That's the plan. But, yeah, we'll just need to wait a little bit on that for the befriend schemes. No new prisoners. Oh, I just caught their army again. Yeah, it's not good for them. See, then they get another army due to this, because they still have some herd left. So they're just constantly spawning like little armies. Oh, I did capture some people that time. Tasks finished. Increased county control, that's great. Prisoners, you. I'm going to get some herd off of you. I know that you're currently the person giving us 100% war score, but that's fine. Gain a weak hook and recruit. And then you, weak hook recruit. Wonderful. Let's go. So you've now accepted. I'm going to negotiate your obedience. Let's do that. Right. And then next, you. Negotiate obedience. You're going to say no. It's alright. And I got more herd. Then defeated another army. They're still at 100% war score. So we'd like to see. And the war is over. I get a bunch of prestige for joining in. And that's good. Level of fame has gone up. Nice. What's that get us? More herd capacity. That's good to know. Good to know. So our herd capacity is now 10,500. Perfect. I think that's roughly where we had our calculations previously for what kind of herd size we were going to have when we got there. So that's good. Right. Next for us, did I just pick up somebody else who can be married? I think I did, right? Was it you? Wait, you can't be married? Wait, why can't you be married? Wait, you can't marry anyone. That's interesting. Yeah, wait, why is marriage not an option for you? Let's wait a second or two on that. Let's see. You're okay. You're just immune to me offering marriage. Huh. I'm trying to figure out what makes you immune to that. You're Pilgrim, but Pilgrim doesn't block it. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. I guess I didn't pick up anyone else who can be married then. It does say my children lack guardians. As previously mentioned, they don't. Because it will use your... or it should use your tutor if you don't have anyone assigned. And our tutor is kind of the best person we have available. They're not great, I'll be honest. They're not looking like they're fantastic, but they're the best we have available. And we don't really have anyone good. If we get somebody who's a genius or something, we'll stick them in and get them to do the job, but we don't have anyone like that yet, so... Anyway. Subjects, you really hate me. Yeah, because I'm your rival, apparently. So I don't think we're ever going to get them on our side for moving. You? You would if I give you some money and some herd. I don't know, it would almost just be easier to just re-win them at that point. Also, where do we want to move to? Let's just have a look at the situation for a second. We still want to be in this side because there's a really high chance of everlasting summer. Definitely sounds good. If I was going to migrate... Must be able to attack all rulers. So I can't move anywhere where I have tributes, because I would have to be able to attack everybody. It'd have to be somewhere like over here. So I could go in there. So what's the fertility levels over here? So these are really high. Alright, so I could attack over here and try and take some land like that. There's a fertility map mode, isn't there? Yeah. So like up here looks good, and down here looks really good as well. Maybe taking some land off of them would be good. Except I can't take land off there because of this person. So I'd have to release them as a tributary, right? Because... Wait, also, how do I become a king level person? Dominate title, what does that mean? Nomads need to use the dominate title decision. Okay, what does that mean? I don't know. I'm just looking in here, just seeing if we got anything that's like, dominate title. Oh, there we go. Need a dominance of at least high dominance. Oh. Alright, so to become high dominant, we need to be the next level up. So we need 10,000 herd. Oh, so let's just increase our herd. Alright then. So increase our herd to 10,000, then we can become kingdom level. Well, that works, yeah. Wonderful. We have two options. Go down here. So when it says I can't get the land over here, let's just see what it's meaning. So I could get this land, but not this land, because I can't dominate that side of it, I'm assuming. Because you, I could dominate. But you I can't, because you're my tributary. I could release you, and then I could do it. Alright. If I look at the fertility map, what's the... Control C? Okay. That's the map mode. That would let me have access to this, which has 100 fertility in it. That's fully done, and that's pretty much done. So it'd be us moving over here, but we get some like really high fertility provinces. Or counties. I keep calling them provinces in this game. They're called counties. Yeah, and that would get us that land. So I think it's these two I'm after. And then maybe move into these hills as well. Yeah. Wouldn't be too far from our tributaries. I'm going to wait for this to finish one cycle, and then we'll go, I think. 4 months. So we'll wait. Basically just stay at peace for 4 months. How difficult could it be? Someone else? Is my woman cheating on me? Do you have another? No? That's what she said last time. Kotian, who is aiding me in my attempts to get closer to High Chieftain Begter, has offered to act as an envoy between us. He believes he can present me in a great light. Sure, do that. You should approach Begter directly. Kotian has brought me promising news. High Chieftain Begter has warmly received him as an envoy on behalf of my friendship. They just improved opinion, but it's not made you... Yeah, it's not made you accept us as your... Yeah, accept you as our dominant overlord, let's put it that way. Alright. So I think I need to release you. So you're now released. Who are you even... You're imprisoned by this person, this random person. Anyway, I release you because I'm migrating into your territory. I must be able to attack all rulers. Can I not attack you? I just released you. Right? Did I not just release you? Yes. Okay. So why can I not attack it? Well, I can attack you. Okay. Because I have a truce? Oh. Do I have a truce for releasing them as a tributary? Yes, of 5 years? Aww. Alright. I kind of thought that there was a chance, but it's a little annoying. So this is the one I'm after, I think, right? Yeah, it's not quite as good, and I could potentially get the one next to it anyway. Yeah, I could go and get that and that, potentially. Yeah, okay. I'm going to migrate over there. What do you mean I can't attack all rulers who hold land over here? Why can I not? So I can't attack you apparently. Why can I not attack you? Because your suzerain is me. I have too many tributes to attack to move. Now I'm seeing why people have started to just sit still in this. It's because you keep ending up in this situation where it's like, I have too many tributes. I literally cannot move because of the tributes. You would think if your tributaries were herders, you could just be like, no, actually, I'm going to move into that territory. It's mine now. Alright, so I guess we're going this way. It's the only other up. We can't go that way, so we're going this way. Oh, wait, this isn't finished yet? Oh, like, as in, that wasn't the event. That wasn't the finishing event? Oh, we'll wait on that then. High Chieftain Begter is a dedicated hunter just as myself. I'm sure we have much to talk about and many experiences to bond over. Let's see if we'll meet and compare kills. High Chieftain Begter and I spent an entire evening talking, swapping stories, and comparing experiences from various hunts. It gains 1 day of progress. And we're close to being friends. Oh, well. Are you, you are obedient now. Oh, fantastic. That's all we needed. What's this? When we invited to join a hunt by this person. I'll go on your hunt. Why not? I mean, I don't really want to go, but I did say I'll take on anything the game offers us, so I'll take on anything the game offers us, even if it's inconvenient. We'll do it. If the game says you want to go on a hunt, you go on a hunt. Wait a second, what happened to our wife? Our wife became our regent and then therefore became ineligible to hold the position of, or hold the accolade. That's what happened. Because she's a ruler, so therefore can't hold our, or like, not a ruler, but she's a, like, she's a ruler who is above Baron tier. So she's not allowed to hold it, I think. Also, how did it get to glory level 3 already? I guess we're in a lot of battles. That would probably do it. Anyway. He's now the Shishina wife, I guess. Told you it wouldn't make sense after the next person took over. I am also going to pay for that to increase in size because that will refill it as well. Right. So we're doing a Nurge. Hundreds of animals to show prowess and strength. Gain legitimacy, gold, dread, and prestige based on outcome. May gain martial, commander traits, or trait experience. The Nurge is a great hunt where hundreds, if not thousands, of animals are slaughtered. It's an opportunity for the Il-Tabar to impress both vassals and tributaries with his strength. I intend to succeed. And if we can get to level 1, we get a ton of bonuses. The first level is not good, though. 3 months till this begins. Oh, wait, it's beginning. I guess everyone's here now. After a long wait, we finally all line up. After a bit of back and forth, finally, Beg Tillay lifts his bow up to kill the first animal. A pained scream is followed by panicked bleating as the animals go wild. The moment we hear the scream, several riders set out immediately. They are all trying to prove themselves, to each other, and to the Beg. Let's go. I moved it to speed 4 just so that if events pop up, we can actually see them. A delicious distraction. Look! Bay points to a group of wild chickens hidden on a path to the left. Let's hunt them down. My belly rumbles in anticipation. A chance to show my prowess. Get as many as you can, or no use following a stranded pack. It's a chance to show my prowess. Again, will we take any chance that there is? Yeah, again, prowess. Nice. Tutor is educating children. Cool. The rush of the hunt has died down, and many hunters return to camp to discuss their plans, while the rest observe the deer from a distance. We must be gruesome, ruthless as we are to our foes, Bay exclaims. Enki, nodding in agreement, adds, but there will be no strength in numbers if we do not work together. Before another argument can break out, Bazar steps in to offer his own advice. We can stick to tradition, Bazar asserts, but with patience. Watch the animals. Close in on them slowly and strike when they least expect it. In the midst of their chatter, they turn to me, waiting my opinion. So, take the dangerous result with the high chances of something good happening. Split into groups. An ambush or let the bows decide our outcome? No. We strike hard and fast. We take the dangerous approach. Became more successful. Wonderful. That's what we like to see. A show of force. A rogue stag. One arrow directly to its heart and it'll be ours. Il Tabar. Captain Enki nods and draws his bow, awaiting my instructions. No, I'm going to kill the animal. I'm humiliated. Well, from above. I've always enjoyed this part of the forest, Tulin observes as we march together. My father used to bring us here to hunt. Before I've time to even reply, a buzzard comes diving at him, screeching like a newborn baby. Help! He yells. I know how to deal with these. It's my time to shine. Behind me, or it's not worth it. Let's say it's my time to shine. I shot the bird. Well done, me. Also, I'm assuming this is grayed out because it's not my hunt, but I don't know. Anyway, as we finally finish up the Nurge, we look at all the slaughtered animals we managed to hunt. It's quite the sight as we start shifting through and butcher the animals before they spoil. There's a good mood as we do our work, everyone pleased with the results of the hunt itself. Yeah, so he gets a bunch of bonuses. You get money back for doing it though, which is useful to know. Yeah, it might be worth doing one. Anyway, now we've had that little practice hunt, let's have a look up here. I want to attack this land. I want to take it for me. So we're going to migrate here. Yes. I could offer them herd, but they won't accept. They're going to fight us for it. Well, they're going to fail. Let's migrate. Troops are ready. Let's go. I also lost my wet nurse and a bunch of other positions because all the positions empty out because you technically don't have a yurt while you're doing this, which is, again, very weird, but anyway. Guess there's a reason for setting guardians for your children, but anyway. Hey, we broke through the walls already. That's good. 2 months left. And we have finished that on a siege. Let's head up here. I think we're going to arrive, yeah, before they, or almost before they did. Oh, it was before they did. We got the prisoner. Oh, cool. Let's, who can recruit? Nice. My ally is going to attack them. That one wouldn't say yes. My ally is going to attack them. We're going to siege, because we need to siege to win the war. So, that's what we're going to do. To siege this down. The 40 days left on this, and we got it. That's a 100% war score. Oh, we seized an artifact. I just clicked that away. A rough gemstone, our first artifact. We'll take it. I'm going to try and name my artifacts. Every time I do this, I'm like, I'm going to name my artifacts, and I never, remember to keep doing it. So it's called Eulogy. That's where we're doing this. So this is going to be, I'm not going to put the, what's it called? The accent over the word, but let's call this it's of the rough gemstone. Call it the Eulogy gemstone. There we go. And we can ransom somebody. For herd. Wait for them to say yes. They've now said yes. We now enforce our demands. Wonderful. We have moved here. And this is now our land. Although a lot of the land back here is still ours. Like they stayed our tributaries back there. Disband. We've got 5,000 herd now. Now we've got some new land, which has actually got a reasonable amount of fertility. Which is good. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to find the people who've got high martial. We're just going to stick them on increasing control. Wait, is this one... This one's mine? Do I have full control here? No. Is it just wasn't counting it as mine yet? Yep, that is correct. In here, we need a tutor. Tutor's going to be that person. It doesn't really matter. This person has better stats, so it's going to be you. Wet nurse, going to be just that person. Guess we need a master of the chase. Although it should be... No, I should leave those for if we need somebody to go and get us extra obedience here. You see, now my son is over the age of 12. He's now also in here. Oh, wait a second. So anyone else in here? It's only got 6. So why is this child not important enough to be on the list? Like, these two are. But where's my other where's my other children? Maybe it's only the first 2 in line of succession? No, because there's 5 sons, so I don't know why she's in it and he's in it, but my other 13-year-old daughter is not in it. Huh. That's interesting. Maybe it's just the first 6, or maybe it's just the first 2 get moved into the list. But anyway, cool. I'm going to... Oh, station men-at-arms, will I remember. I can also increase that size by 1 as well. Wonderful. I'll station you there, and you're going to be stationed. It doesn't matter, because they both give you 0. Right, I need a successor to this as well. That's going to be my wife. Wonderful. Right, and then I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.